Hi everybody, welcome to Bake Me Happy. This week we're going to be making a chocolate Arctic roll cake. The ingredients you'll need are a litre of chocolate ice cream, 3 eggs, half a cup of caster sugar, half a cup of plain flour, quarter of a cup of cocoa powder, half a cup of cream and 100 grams of chocolate. The equipment we will need today is a sieve, a rubber spatula, a wooden spoon, a metal spoon, a 25 by 30 baking sheet for the Swiss roll lined with baking paper as well as an extra sheet, a glass bowl, a small saucepan and a tea towel. The first thing we need to do is preheat the oven to 180 degrees Celsius or 160 degrees if it's fan forced. We're also going to be using an electric mixer today. It's up to you whether you want to use a hand mixers or a stand mixer. I'm going to be using a stand mixer with the whisk attachment. We've added the 3 eggs into the bowl and we need to then whisk in the sugar until it's thick and pale. Now that we've got our mixture to a thick and pale consistency, we need to sift in the flour and the cocoa powder and then fold it in through with a metal spoon. It's really important here when you're folding to not let much of the air come out. Now that we've got our mixture evenly combined, we're just going to put it into the pan and cook it for about 10 to 12 minutes. So we've got our cake all cooked and we just need to flip it out onto this other sheet of baking paper. It's a bit of a clumsy job. And now we need to spread this baking paper out and peel it off the back. Now you can see how easily that's coming off, which is why we use the baking paper. And now with this new sheet, we're going to turn it over and roll it while it's still warm with this wet tea towel, which will stop it from burning the fingers. Alright. Now we've got to cover that up and let it cool for about half an hour. While we're waiting for our cake to cool, we're just going to make the ganache to pour over the top. So I filled my saucepan with a thin layer of water along the bottom so that it's not touching the bowl, and it's coming to a slight boil and we're going to simmer it, and while that's happening we're going to put in our cream and our chocolate and stir it until it comes smooth. Now that our cream and chocolate are completely combined into a ganache, we're just going to leave it on top of the saucepan, turn off the heat and check on our cake. So our cake's completely cool now, and we've had the ice cream in the fridge for about the whole time that we've been cooking just to get it to a soft consistency to spread. So we're going to unroll the cake at the moment and then spread it on. Alright, so we're going to spread the ice cream onto about 2/3 of the cake. So now that we've got all the ice cream spread out, we just have to re-roll it, peeling the baking paper back as we go. Alright, and then we're going to scrape the excess ice cream away. I'm going to cover it back up with the baking paper and then again with the tea towel and put it in the freezer for about 6 hours to go solid. Alright, so the roll's frozen and we're just going to unroll it and then put it on the plate and put our ganache on top of it. So our ganache has come to a bit of a thicker consistency and we're just going to pour it over the top and then spread it with a spatula and then let it set. So here we have our finished Arctic roll cake. Thank you very much for watching Bake Me Happy this week. If you like the video, please like, comment or subscribe, and I'll see you next time.